supposed to do the song. Dude, God damn it. There you go. Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? Good morning. Good morning. MG. No, what? No. Thursday. Thursday. No, January. God damn it, dude. Okay. Okay, there you go. Dude. Oh my God, what's going on today? What day is it? Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. Wait, what's my thing now? 5. I don't even have a thing anymore. January 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my one co-host in the house because the other one is not locked in. Mando, good morning. How you doing today?
I'm locked in, man. How are you?
I know you're locked in. I would think you left Portugal these holidays.
No, locked in.
There you go. Locked in, logged in. You absolutely love to see it. That's not the case for Tyler did it. Tyler is not doing it. Okay, Tyler, I know you're going to listen back because I texted you that I'm calling you out on the show. But it's okay because we can't wait to have you back. I mean, this is your Super Bowl, Tyler. This is like, this guy should be running laps. You know, I used to make fun of him 3 months ago. This motherfucker was like on the AIXBT Asian terminal, like 20 million market cap, you know? Shitting us Fartcoin on the dip to like 20 mil. So, oh my Lord. Anyways, first show of the year, ladies and gents. First and foremost, a happy new year to everybody, from myself, from Mando, from Tyler, from Sims, from Bernie, from the FOMO HOUR crew, from the Rock Radio crew, from all the teams over here at Dustin, Myriad, etc. We are very excited to enter this new year. I mean, Mando, wow. Well, how many years have we been hosting this for together? 2020, 21, 22 when Rock Radio launched. You launched your show, Smoking Jackets. So we've been at this. We've been at 2022, 2023, 2024, and now on to for a fourth year. Fourth year of hosting a morning show. Look at that. The best morning show in the game, mind you. And let me tell y'all, this year is going to get crazy for sure. But anyways, today on the show today, listen, we'll keep it simple. We'll probably keep it short as well, unless, I mean, I don't know, friends decide to join and we go off for another 2 hours, but I got work today. It's not really like December 31st where I can just riff off for hours. But the last show of the year was incredible. It's been posted by myself, by Mando, on all things AI, and looks like we were right. I mean, the market cap of these things, went absolutely crazy post show or during the show, but we'll talk about that. Anyways, so we'll go through the market. We'll go through topics of the day. There's quite a few things to cover actually. And then, wow, the market cap since that show is $3 billion up. Nice. And then last but not least, we'll do a roll bit loot box spin and pick a lucky winner. So we don't have the whole spinning thingy yet. We'll just pick someone from the audience again, because Sims is not there, still not there. I was really nice. He asked me for a couple extra days off and I said yes, but maybe I'm starting to regret that. I'm taking notes for next year. Anyways, make sure you retweet the room. Make sure you follow Mando and I, and that's going to be the requirements for winning today. So if you want to win today, make sure you retweet Twitter Spaces. Make sure you retweet, you follow us, and then we'll let you win. But anyways, Mando. First one of 2025. It's poetic. It makes sense that we're starting it together. My Twitter Spaces wife, husband, second half, better half. Let's talk to you. Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
Yeah, GM everyone. Can you hear me okay? Is my mic okay?
I hear you. I don't think you're coming out of your mic. You're coming out of your headphones.
I'm not coming up. Yeah, I think I'm only coming out of my headphones right now.
You're fine.
Market's looking okay. We came back relatively strongly, it feels like. And I think, again, without beating this narrative too much, is because of this AI stuff that people are thinking that this could be another next leg up for crypto here. We saw Bitcoin kind of go back towards 97K, 96.5 now. Solana was the real mover, right? Solana was trading in at where did it hit that low? Like 170 area it hit? 160? 169, I think it hit.
I'll share that.
It's back up to 206 now. And
It's
as
almost
importantly, yeah, like it was some of the really long-term moving averages were looking a little bit dangerous there, and then ripped right back up. I think mainly because it's had such a strong narrative here with AI, and alongside base, it feels like it's going to be leading that whole play. So that's been very, very strong. I still, like I said on this show on the last day of the year, I really like Solana here again as one of the majors. I think it got beaten badly because of these unlocks, but I really do think it's in a good position right now. So Solana leading the outperformance in general, people getting more bullish about crypto. The mind share of AI agents is like 60%. Like AI is just like dominating all of the crypto mind share. This figure, which was at 11 or 12 billion on Monday.
It was 14.24 billion when you and I did that show on the 31st.
Right. So we're basically adding like 1 or 2 billion a day at the moment. It obviously stuff is looking vertical right now. And I would be and what we saw today was a few like Binance listings, a little bit of, just like, oh, okay, Binance futures listings. This may take a little bit more time, that sort of stuff to like fully rally. But I do think that this is going to continue to be the strongest narrative at the moment. So that's been kind of dominating. In terms of macro, stocks had a good year. Like on the back of the back-to-back gains over the last few years has been the best since 1998. So that was near when you were born, Farokh.
Literally. I was 2 years old. You said 1986,
right? Exactly.
right?
Well, 1998.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was 4. Oh, les Bleus, 1998.
Yeah,
Champion du
exactly.
monde.
Big year.
Big year.
So very good year for macro, really, in general. We've started the year okay-ish. I think the main thing here will be the jobs figure, which is coming out next week. On Friday, stocks have started off marginally higher. Bond yields, the 10 years hanging at like 4.5%, which is kind of the important thing there. I think the story, as we've already said, for macro here is like, will Trump lead to inflation? Will he lead to tariffs? And like any potential FUD around that. Which I think is like actually a credible thing to be worried about. Like he did lead to tariffs last time, but maybe it's overblown at this stage. But that's why I think the whole market's taking a bit of a pause about whether it should rip higher or not. Crypto, on the other hand, it's found a new narrative here. I really do think that it's found another narrative. Which, if meme coins were the one that sustained a lot of the activity in 2023, I think a lot of people will be looking to this to be one of the main narratives that like sustains interest, sustains trading in 2025. So that's what we've seen already. It feels like a lot of people are coming back, looking at this stuff first thing and kind of piling in. I know all I get asked for is tickers all the time, which is just kind of funny. Like I felt like we had that 2 months ago around all these memes. To be fair, we had that for like months with these memes, right? And then now suddenly it feels like it's happening again with these AI coins. So very, very, very high interest in anything that can go up higher. In terms of like the specific stories from today, I guess the main thing has been that a number of these different coins were listed for futures trading on Binance. This is not really a surprise that they were kind of already on the alpha program, but you had Graphane, you had AI 16Z, and you had Zero Bro all added to Binance futures today. It's been a mixed bag of performance after that, if I'm honest. Obviously, Goat and Fartcoin had pretty bad performance directly afterwards. AI XBT and Virtuals didn't. They were actually okay, albeit AI XBT was at a much lower market cap, and let's kind of see what happens here. But I think there'll be a lot of focus on like, is this is this going to be the same like 40 to 50% retracement that we generally get in a Binance futures listing for AI16Z? In which case, I think it could reprice a lot of the coins, but because a lot of them are basically similar propositions to AI16Z to a certain extent. And so AI16Z has kind of dipped to around 2 billion. It was trading at, $2. It was trading a decent amount higher than that just before the news came out. It feels like virtuals is still hanging out around 4.5 to 5 billion. So, and you saw Fartcoin actually be the biggest gainer. Fartcoin now in the top 100 coins. Another meme coin to enter the top 100. Fartcoin here hit 1.4 billion earlier today.
That was wild.
A coin that has gone, like you look at that chart, it had gone sideways for a little bit, and then just kind of broke out. This is kind of why I have now become a believer in kind of owning a bit of many things rather than just like being one. I think you could have been in just AI16Z today and been like annoyed, or you could be in Goat and Farcoin, which are having better days. I think having a mixed bag is probably not a bad shout here, which is kind of not how I normally trade at all, but it feels as though it's probably the best given the situation. Just because it's so uncertain what is your, like, in fact, I don't think there's a CryptoPunks or a Pepe or something like that this time. I think it's like there's tons of like potentials. And I think having smaller ones and seeing how they run across a range of them is probably best. So I think there's something to be said about like also owning coins which aren't on the Binance futures lists, or like are not yet listed. So a few of those smaller cap coins have done better over this period, at least in the memes. That is, you had like 4 or 5 different coins hit all-time highs in like the mid caps. Like Waifu or Vaifu, whoever you want to pronounce it. That one, I think it hit 150.
Cookie itself, bro. The one tool that we keep talking about or using. I was looking at that yesterday. It was crazy. This is how you know you're in a bull. Yesterday I was looking at it and fully diluted was 50 mil. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just buy the dip. Woke up, it's at 100. And it was already up like 3x on the day. It was already up 100% when I looked at it yesterday. And I was like, I'll wait for tomorrow. I waited tomorrow. It's up another 100%.
I think that is the market we've been in. I would say that the funding rates on a lot of these, like if you go onto Hyperliquid,
okay. Can you check the funding rate on these coins on Hype?
Yeah, if you press the drop down node, there, and go to perps.
Okay.
And then you sort by 8-hour funding. Go down. No, you see how like one of the columns is called 8-hour funding.
AI?
No, one of the columns is called 8-hour funding. Like the columns down, you see. Yeah, see the symbol, last price, 24-hour change.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sort the other way.
Okay, there you go. Let me zoom in one time. Here you go. Let me zoom in for people. There we go. Okay, we are here.
So click on Fartcoin, for example. Click on it, and then you hover over its funding rate. Can you do that? Hover over that funding rate in the top right. In the top right, there's a 0.0215.
I see. Yep.
So it's a 200% almost annualized to be long Fartcoin right now. Like, there's a lot of this. I would say is that like the coins which actually have, particularly some of the lower caps which have funding, they are getting to like absolutely insane levels on funding. Which is why we had this, like, when you have drops at the moment, the drop is like 40-50%. It's not like 5%. So, and that was the same this morning for AI16Z, which promptly dropped 20-30%. You had it was the same for AIXBT, which is actually not having a great day. That's down 20%. It looks like
it was up all week though. Yeah.
Zero bro, it was the same. So like what you're basically seeing is like a bunch of these just had a bit of a leverage reset, which is not terrible, but like be aware of that. Like if you're one of these people that goes, I think this is interesting, or I think I can make money on this, forget the interesting bit, but I don't know if now's the time to buy. Pay attention to the funding rates, because like there'll be some of these coins like Fartcoin right now, you might be like, oh, I can't stand it if Fartcoin goes up another 10%, because like I saw it at like 100 million. The funding right now to be long Fartcoin is 200% a year, which tells you one day, if it's not today, tomorrow or the next day, it will drop 30 to 40%.
Yeah, but will you buy it? Will you buy it is the question, right? Like remember you bought that on Christmas, like on Boxing Day 26. You're like, oh, I'll nibble, but
yeah,
I'm willing to bet nobody else did. Like maybe 5 people. I know only one person bought the Fartcoin dip. I couldn't buy it because I was already all in, so I never sold in the first place. But like, will you buy?
This is what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
And even if you're long, this is actually another interesting point. Okay, if you're long some of these and you're like, I'm scared, I don't want to sell them. You could short a little bit. Like Farokh, let me just pitch you a concept right now. Like right now, you could short Fartcoin 3x, let's say. So it'd have to go up to like over $2.
Went to mute special,
and you'd make 200% a year. And you could sit there and just be like, on the days where I feel it's a bit frothy or it's up 50%, I don't want to sell some, but I do want to like block into profits. You could like you could short 10% of your bag, 20% of your bag, and then you feel as though like you're always taking profits. And if not, then it goes higher and you're still up. So like, I think it's an interesting trade either way when the funding rates start to go this high, because if you're not involved, these will have huge wicks lower, and if you are involved, pay attention to the funding anyway, because like even if you're like, I don't want to sell this thing, sometimes a really good strategy is just to sit there and go like, okay, well, I'll just short a little bit, because then, I'm not gonna, I can't really lose money, which I think is kind of a fair way of doing it. So I think that's what we're really seeing right now, is that futures trading, in my opinion, is taking a bit more of a important role, I would say, now that Binance has got them all listed for futures. Remember, not one single tier 1 exchange has listed any of these coins for spot.
Nothing. Do you think
not
Coinbase?
Virtuals,
yeah. What are you waiting on?
Not Go, not Fartcoin. None of them have been listed. So all the highest coins have only been listed for futures. I suspect that Go and Virtuals will be very soon for like major exchanges.
They've been on perps the longest, right? Like, they've been on perps
for months now, and I think they both have enough there that people will be like, okay, Virtuals is at 5 billion, like we should probably list this, and even though it's not been like the most active for perps, but and I think that'll be the same for Go as well. So I think the next thing would really to be who's going to start listing these for spot, and I just don't understand why they don't list them for spot. Like it's still crazy to me. It's just so scammy just to like, right, we're just going to list these guys for perps. We're going to make a ton of money out of you guys, either on funding or liquidations. And
I think I know why. I think that these exchanges understand cycles better than we do, and I think they may wait for the right time, honestly. Because what if they had already listed them for spot? Look at Peanut, got listed for spot, went to what, 2.5 billion, and it's been tough. It's been a tough trade. I remember you did very well on the short, right? Do you think maybe that's why? Maybe they're waiting for that right time, because these exchanges have been around longer than us, right? They have data that we don't have.
So then let's go. You know what I mean? Like they should start listing these, in my opinion.
Please, for my boys' bags. God damn it!
I mean, like you can't just sit there and be like, yeah, we really support all these, like this sector, and think it's gonna be the future, and then we're just gonna list you for perps at 300x leverage.
We're like trying to siphon more money. Let's be honest. I mean, we know how it works over there, bro. Ooh, that's crime.
Everyone knows what's going on. Yeah, I get you might want to list them on a bad day or something like that. Like I get that, but at the moment, you're just not listing any of them. So I think what we will see, though, is we will see either Coinbase takes the first step here or Binance gets more aggressive. Binance is obviously getting aggressive with futures. We'll see if Coinbase has futures as well, so maybe it does that as well. But it'll be interesting to see if it lists like Virtuals in particular, I think.
Coinbase tends to not run the Binance playbook. I noticed that they tend to not really run it like Nance. They don't really do the whole like perps crime and stuff like that. It seems, or do they?
Coinbase is not traditionally has not been that big a perps exchange. They never really had perps in the US, right? At least not for a ton of products. I'm not sure if they have them for even.
I don't know anyone who trades perps on Coinbase, and I don't mean that as a stab. I'm just saying, like,
no,
close friends all treat it somewhere else.
To be clear, it's not something that I think regulatory they have issues. But like, actually, you will notice this that a lot of perp platforms aren't available in the US or in Europe, and that's because there's a bunch of like added regulation around that. So like Bybit is not available in lots of Europe. So is neither is OKX for perp. So often, if you can only trade spot in some of these places, so yeah. But whereas Binance, Binance just gets it done. So Binance is easily the biggest for perps. So they come in and do a decent amount of their volume there, and that's where they're focused for the listings very clearly as well. Even though they're a behemoth for spot too, but I think what we see here is probably a bit of a consolidation. I don't want to say we're going lower because I really don't think we're going lower, and I think it'd be wrong to sit there and think, hey, this stuff's all going to drop 50%. I'm going to have some incredible entry. I don't think that's what's going to happen here. I think you've got to be very, very vigilant on the days where it's bad and you see like a dunking on the timeline. Like I wrote down to myself on a notepad, buy AI16Z. Like just buy it. Like whatever happens here, when it goes lower, just make sure you're buying it. And I think you should have those coins where you're like,
I made myself the same mental note this morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, you're going to buy all these perps listed tokens as soon as they dip. Same as you. All of them. AI16, I don't care what I think of them. AI16, Zero, Griffin, and what's the fourth one? AI, Zero, Griffin. There was a fourth one that was listed.
I think that was it.
Yeah. Oh, it was ARC, but it's not listed. But I told myself like every single one of them I am going to buy on the next dip. All of them. I don't care. Because if 2 or 3 stick, I'm money. Don't care.
Well, like for example, today for AI XBT's down a decent amount.
That one.
Like,
sorry.
You could look at that and you could look at that one and go like, hey, maybe today's the day. There will be a day where everyone dunks and goes like, oh, this thing's zero, and then I reckon AI XBT will probably come back and go to 1 billion. And we'll all be like, oh, but did you buy it that day? This has been the first couple of down days for that token for a long, long time. I have like a small perp position now in AI XBT just because it was down so much, and I was like, okay, you should buy them. But I think this is the other thing I guess we've spoken about a few times, is that like I think the range of different buyers for these coins is actually much broader than your average memed coin. So like you'll have liquid funds that buy this, you'll have retail guys that buy this, and you'll have altcoin people that buy this and meme coin people that buy this. So the concept that like, oh, the meme coin market's down, all these coins are going to zero. Like, I don't think that's what's going to happen here. Like, I really don't. I think there's always going to be somebody, at the moment at least, that can pick up these bags. So I think you've got to be a bit disciplined also, that if you've missed it, to look to buy them on the dips. If you completely think it's all going to zero, I'm not trying to convince that person. I'm just trying to say that if you're one of those people that's like missed it and thought, I'll buy it on the dip, the timeline on those dips, I'm telling you right now, will be dunking the hell out of all these coins. I'd be like, you remember what Fartcoin was like at 600?
Oh, I held that. They were all dancing. They were all tweeting me too. Me, Deepo, like, because I've just been super like, I don't care. It's Fartcoin, it's hilarious. So I will tweet about it all the time. They love it. When it was 600 million, I was like, oh, it's over.
Right. And I think you got to have that sort of mentality of like, when the timeline is dunking on a token in this sector, I do think it's time to look at it for sure. Like, it just feels as though there's always going to be somebody that wants to take a punt on one of these. Like even GOAT right now, like people were dunking on it a week ago. It's nearly doubled since that, right?
It's just the same thing with I think it's a Solana thing in general. Like I tweeted about this. You kind of tweet. I saw you tweet about Solana this morning quite a bit, and even I replied to it. I was like, "There's no if," but it's just like Solana has become that thing where it's just like it's always, oh, but it's gonna go down. Oh, it's gonna fall. Oh, but the unlocks, oh, but But everything's happening on Solana. Memes, utility, even Jesse, love Jesse from Base, is tweeting about how do we get Solana traders on Base. You know what I mean? So it's just it's the story of the cycle. It's always like that. Like, when's the next dip? We don't know where the next dip is. We don't know. We don't have crystal balls. It's gonna happen. Just it's be up and down. He just told you guys, like, there's the funding on these coins is insane, right? And now that they're on perps,
there's a dip every day. This is the great thing about them.
You could intraday trade Fartcoin. You could pick one coin. You know what, Mando? What's funny? You could pick one coin. I had a friend a few years ago. He made his living off of Tesla. So basically, the only coin he traded on a stock exchange was Tesla. That's it. Nothing else. Options, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It was like that, right? It was kind of like a shit coin. Still kind of is. But, you know, you could do that with Fartcoin. You have like 20, 30, 40% dips every day, you know? And you have an opportunity to buy in every day, every other day. So it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing.
Exactly.
But even that thinking, right? Saying Solana ecosystem consists of 90% rugs and scams. It's the same thing on Ethereum. Same thing on Sui. Same thing on Say. Same thing on all the fucking chains that you guys trade on. Like, rugs and scams everywhere.
I think I think if you even if you hate this thing and you're like, I hate all these coins, they're all going to zero, just buy Solana here. I'm telling you right now, because there's enough people that believe that this is now going to be the thing, that people are going to be trading the hell out of Solana for the next few months. Like, this is not a narrative that just dies tomorrow. So maybe buy Sol, buy JLP if you want to buy that. Let's go.
Jupiter, there's another airdrop coming. You have Camino. You have like so many good utility coins on Solana as well.
But I would just buy Solana, to be clear. Like, I think Solana it's underperformed. And I think that's the one that you can just play on. You know, like, Solana went up this cycle. It went from trading at 10, 15 to 150 on the back of the meme coin cycle, right? Did 10x on the back of that.
On the back of AI cycle.
And now you're talking about another cycle here, which is the AI cycle. And I think honestly, this is the potential to go to like really make Solana outperform.
I agree.
And there was some talk today about like a rotation back into meme coins. I don't think it's a rotation system, as I said before.
Right? It was Eugene tweeting about that, but I didn't understand what news he was talking about.
Well, he meant because futures normally kills tokens, right? I don't think that's. I don't think that who is the majority buyer of these coins right now. Like, the majority buyer of these coins are altcoin traders and liquid token funds who won't buy memes. Right? Who won't buy memes,
right? Let's look at WIF. Let's look at PopCat. Let's look at the Myriad list for a second. Would you rather buy WIF? Go ahead.
Right now, you know, I think people are aware of the Solana, like, meme coins, which I like the memes. But there was a piece out by Dragonfly, who are a very well-known VC in crypto, who said that they think the AI agent coins are going to continue to outperform the meme coins. And I would say, you know, that's just somebody. That's like, who cares? But when you have one of the biggest VCs in crypto saying that tells you that they're investing in that. That tells you that all these guys that basically faded meme coins and were involved in things like Lido are now going to be like, right, let's buy some of these coins, because this is their left curve play. If all these token funds weren't allowed to buy memes, which is kind of what my original thesis was for GOAT, like it is like allowed because it's like a bit of everything. But now you have this whole space which is developed around it. I think that this is the left curve play for those like institutional crypto funds, basically. Obviously still have a very, very healthy bullseye that this could all be a LARP, that, you know, strong beliefs loosely held, like things can all turn. As I've said before, the funding is incredibly high. So if you just want to just make money, do what Farokh just said, like just wait for the day where it's down 30-40% and then buy it. But you have to buy it. You have to buy it.
You have to do it. Either hold it or buy it. Like when Farokh was down 60% and I was down like 7 figures, like I ain't trying to sell it there either. Like don't sell it on dips either. Like if you have a conviction play, fucking stick to your convictions, right? Just stick to it. I think that's the play. It's like either stick to your guns if you're not trading, and you know, Don't be
I
a
think there's
whiny
a bit of everything there.
Yeah. What do you
I think
think?
people can lose a lot. Well, I think if people lose a lot of money with that sort of mentality as well. This is what, like, know if you're actually in it for the conviction. Like,
Exactly.
oh my god, I've done my research, and like I actually think this can be something huge. And if this does drop 40%, I'll still hold it, or I won't just like FOMO into another coin. And know the ones where you're like, I'm buying it because it's on some ticker list and it's been going up every single day, and I have to own it. And if it's that and it drops 20%, that thing might drop another 30-40%, just because of how volatile this stuff is, and you'll probably get destroyed. So I think anything that you're buying here, you have to have some level of conviction in. Like, you need to think it can drop 30-40%. AI16Z could easily drop 30-40% here, easily. I know it's a 2 billion, but like, or 2.5 billion, so easy. It's high funding. There'll be some levered wick. Maybe some news comes out about Bitcoin. Who the hell knows? It gets smoked. Everyone's like, you see everything on the timeline being like, oh, everything's death. Like, that's when you buy it. If you
Oh
just have
yeah.
your money in cash.
Yeah. I would love that. I would absolutely love some more FUD. I mean, like we said, Tether FUD went through. Then we had another thing happen, and now we have China FUD is loading. So just expect some news about China in the
China FUD
next.
is loading.
Like I said last week, right? I said in the next week or 10 days, like just expect something about China banning Bitcoin. But on the other side, though, let's. I know we haven't been covering too much news because we've been doing more market talk since it's just you and I. But this news this morning, Morgan Stanley, the one bank that's been deplatforming a ton of crypto founders for being in crypto, now decided to look into crypto. Actually, it seems like
Really interesting.
yes, sir. E-Trade Charles Schwab exploring spot crypto trading. SEC accounting guidance repeal. Approvals by bank regulators are key conditions. Moves could introduce more capital into crypto markets as well as foster competition. So they say Morgan Stanley's online stock trading arm E-Trade is exploring adding crypto trading in anticipation of a more favorable crypto regulatory environment under the incoming Donald Trump administration, according to two people familiar with the firm's plan. Big, if true. See, this is a Trump pump. Trump.
Yeah, I think part of this is a Trump pump for crypto in general. I do think that now we have this sell-off in Bitcoin, and I thought we're going to chop around with macro for a little bit, but I do think a couple of days before the inauguration, people will probably start buying Bitcoin. Whether that lasts and whether that's just a pump, I don't know. But like, I think people will buy Bitcoin into the idea that he might sign an executive order on day one. Like this.
Yeah,
I do think that might happen. Bitcoin's still hanging out, right? 96K, right? Like there is a very easy world where that hits all-time high on the inauguration day.
Yeah.
And after that, wow, somebody just wicked. So have you heard about this? Like on Kraken, there's this massive Solana buy.
Yo, so I saw that the person bought like $30 million yesterday.
Yeah, so he just wicked Solana to 280.
Hold on, let me open my Kraken account.
Are you listening to the show? Kraken buy?
Yo, Kraken buyer. So, dude, the day we were full posting Solana, he wicked it also. See, this is us. This is the power of FOMO hour. Wait, how do I check? Fuck. Hold on. Where's my Kraken? Shit. Hold on. It's okay. It's only 30 grand in there. Hold on. Where's I open my own I do use Kraken. Now you all know I use Kraken. Hold on. How do I? It's Kraken Pro. There you go. Kraken Pro. Hold on. Let's open the actual Kraken chart for Solana, right? Because that's the one that's like wicked, right? So who is that person?
I don't know,
See.
but they're clearly listening to the show. Like
who? Where do you see that wick up?
we're causing AI coins to go higher during the show. We just caused Solana to go to 280.
Wow. Fill the wick. Where do you see that?
I don't know. It's just on my timeline, and somebody put it in the comments as well.
I'm trying to find it. We don't care about pump fund, dude. 8 hours ago. No. We don't care about Pump Fund selling Solana, dude. I don't know. There's like, maybe it's Pump Fund buying back. I don't know.
Yeah, Pump Fund is
Because Pump Fund,
selling.
they're using Kraken to sell, right? There you go. Okay, Marty Party, baby. Marty Party. There you go.
Wow, look at that.
Phil, it's your job now, everybody, to just bull post all year long. If you're not bull posting all year long, just unfollow me. Look at this. Solana. So okay. So there's another conversation I want to have with you because you and I had similar takes on the timeline, similar tweets, and then we got quoted by Sammy. You called it February 2021, and I called it January 21. Did you see that? So I think you and I had similar.
But your tweet was in like a few minutes after mine. You'd read my tweet,
brother.
Don't act like you didn't read my tweet,
brother. You said board days haven't minted yet. I tweeted that 6 months ago. Okay. So
you read my tweet.
Hold on. I think you're wrong though. I don't think we're in February 2021. We're in January. No, I didn't.
You read my tweet. It's okay, man.
No, I did not. I actually disagree with you. I disagree with you.
Let's check the time. What time did you send your tweet at?
I don't know. Let's check.
Let's just check the time.
Okay. You tweet too much. You fuck you, dude. Where is your tweet? You tweet too much.
I came back from holiday and just started relentlessly bull posting again.
Good, as you should. Okay.
So the timing of that was
13 hours
ago. It's at 2:10 a.m. my time, so I don't know what time that was your time.
Okay. Where's mine? Hold on. I also did tweet a lot.
All right. Chat, do we think Farokh is a LARP and saw my tweet first? Let's see the timestamp.
Get the
chat. Let's check. Let's check this tape.
You were bearish going into this year. Okay. I'm the real bull here. I'm the only real bull out of all of our homies. I'm the one, even the group chat.
Myriad predictions on this. Here we go.
There you go. See? 13 hours ago. Both of them.
What time exactly?
9:38 p.m. Eastern.
What's that? 9:38 p.m.
And yours was as 9:10. You beat me by 28 minutes. Hold on. Do you want to see this? You see this take? Oh, you want to play this game? Okay, you see this take over here? You want to see this take over here? You want to go see what I tweeted this shit out?
You read it 20 minutes later. You were like, "Oh, I've got this."
No. You're insane.
You know, I've had this like new concept.
You're insane. You're fucked. You know I'm right though. You know I'm right. We're not in February. We're in January. Okay. We're in January. You guys all wrong.
We got the double quote by Sammy's fucking newsletter this morning. I was like, this guy wrote the same tweet as mine 20 minutes later.
Hold on. Where's Sammy's newsletter?
You don't see it?
Oh, there it is. There it is. I just found it. This one.
There we go. I was like, what is this?
Benchmark comparisons to last cycle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my god. Listen, I front ran you. Mando's wrong. We're in January. We're not in February. We're in January.
Yeah, front ran me by a month.
You know why? Because you said you contradict yourself. You say Beeple hasn't minted yet. Beeple has minted.
No, I said it hadn't sold yet. It hadn't sold. That was March.
Yeah, when was the Beeple sale?
It was in March 2021.
What's going to be the equivalent of the Beeple sale this cycle? Is it going to be an art sale or is it going to be like an acquisition?
I don't know. To be honest, that tweet actually wasn't meant to be overly bullish. It was actually just meant to say you're early and that even if, and I even said it in the comments because someone said like, oh, I'm so bullish on my bags. I was like, actually, like if you bought a bunch of NFTs in February 2021 or in January 2021, you could have lost a lot of money, right?
Really? Oh yeah, because it was hash masks. Yeah. It was hash masks, right? Like, if you bought hash masks before
art,
yeah,
you bought even the wrong product, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's something to be aware of. But like, this is part of why I was only really in the memes at the start because I felt like they had the best. You could sleep at night with them. But I'm fully cognizant with these utility coins that like there could be something else that comes out, right? Like I don't know what it's going to be, but you're now seeing the emergence of like a new thing here for
Mm.
crypto, and it can be a user and it can be a use case, and there's going to be a ton of different things. I don't think in a year's time the current coins will all be the ones. And I
Mm.
think there could very easily be a Bored Apes coming, right? That's like that's way bigger and does tons and like cracks the we're gonna make bots that make money for you thing, right? And like, oh my god, this new firm's come in and just like nailed it. Like, so
Yeah.
I think just always have that in the back of your head as well. In that, um, there's always going to be new coins each week. There's always going to be cool new teams. I think one of the good things about this versus like the great thing about this cycle versus some of the other cycles is like the token creation is so much easier now that like we don't have to wait to hear some like VC pitch on like what the
Oh
new
my
good tech is.
god,
Like
yes.
these coins often start via Pump Fund or like some other platform like that, and they often start at like 5 million, like 2 million. Like you will have a chance to get into some of these coins unbelievably early. Like Bold Leonidas pitched me AI 16Z at $1 million.
And he bought it
he
at
owned
2.5 billion.
he owned he owned 2% of the supply. And I didn't buy it then. I was like, oh, that sounds like a joke. I was looking back at our Twitter comments. He said his bag would be worth nearly 50 million.
But why did he sell? Fucking
I
bold
don't know.
Leonidas.
He said he'd had a good trade. He was like, he's in my comments today, and I was like, oh man, that's tough. But like
Classic.
another guy who's the mod for Epic, right? He had like an unbelievable bag of Go and of AI 16Z, and he sold them. My point is that you can get into these coins very early as well. So, and there may be a Bored Apes coming. There may be a Bored Apes coming. There may be um, there may be something that just goes absolutely insane. So even if you're like, oh, I can't buy AI 16Z at 2 billion, like fair enough, like buy it on the down day, and also just but be looking for the new stuff. Like there will be a lot of like bulls on the block, whatever the fuck that word was. What was that one after
Oh
Bored
yeah, yeah,
Apes?
yeah, 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 yeah. But no, it's Yetis, bro. Yetis was the first one after
Yetis.
Bored Apes. Literally,
There'll be
it
a
was
bunch of
Bored Apes and
Yetis.
Super Yetis.
There'll be a bunch of Yetis. There'll be a bunch of bulls on the block. Whatever. There'll be a
It's very
bunch of.
simple. Just go to my wallet, price it by like time, and just go to oldest.
What
Here,
was the
let's go to the
one?
oldest. Here, let's go to Farokh OpenSea account by oldest. A
What
bunch of
was the
apples and stars.
one which is the one in the school and had like the beaten up kids?
Oh my god! No, the rape one was horrible. Remember?
No. What was the one? You're not
That was the
talking about
one.
it.
That was the one.
No. Was it? It was like a
Yes.
school
Yes, yes. It
NFT.
had the one of the woman crying with the tape on her mouth. Remember?
Yeah.
And that's the one.
What was it
Misfits.
called?
Misfits.
Misfits University.
Wait, do you
Oh.
remember these?
Oh yeah, Jesus. Who doesn't?
This is one of
Adapt.
the first things I've ever look at my wallet by old because that's the first wallet I made. By oldest, literally, like it's one of the first things I've ever minted. It was
Yeah.
Misfit. It was Misfits. It was
Misfits
these
University. And there's some fun
Misfits.
about all these. I saw some fun around Vader today. Like Vader. If you just type in Vader into your search bar right now,
Yeah.
jeez, Vader, and this is now down like 30% today on the
Are we
back of
buying
this.
it?
Go down. This top one, right? So like Vader right now.
Oh, they're spoofing their volume.
Well, I don't know if they are, but like Vader right now, to me, and you've got to know what you're buying with Vader.
I don't
Vader
know what
have these like right, exactly. They have a bunch of like really, which is Zeneca's actually replied. I reckon that's a good reply. They have a bunch of DAOs, and you invest in Vader, which is like the overall token of those DAOs. And they have a bunch of like mini DAOs, which will have mini portfolios of these agents.
I'm gonna buy some.
You don't buy Vader because like it's of what it is right now. You buy it because of the structure of how they're doing it could be the future of how you do it. Like Vader is not like a, oh my god, this can now be something. It may have been that, right? I always thought Vader had a good structure. Like if it was AI 16Z and that's what they said they were going to be supposed to aim for the whole time, and then they in a few days they turn around and say, hey, actually we're changing all the tokenomics, and all the other guys do the same thing. Like it's clear that these people will now come. Well,
What?
no, just one of my other chats. The DCA boys are buying Fartcoin.
No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Your show, your Monday show, they're buying.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get onto Jupiter and sell it all right now. Hold on.
No, they bought it on Monday, dude.
I'm kidding.
So I went on that show and they asked me for 4 recommendations for the year.
After you started Fartcoin to them for the last 6 months.
Fartcoin's been around for 3 months, and I've been an owner since well before you were an owner. But I pitched AI16Z. I pitched. I said ARC. I said Goat, and I said Fartcoin. So those are like the 4. And I said Sol as well. And they bought Fartcoin, and Fartcoin's up like 50%, 60% since they bought it, dude.
And the thing is, the higher it goes, the funnier it gets. So like everyone in chats just is like full redacted. Like it's the most left curve. I think Farokh is the most left curve play of the entire cycle.
Yeah. Look, I think Fartcoin will get listings. That's one thing I would say. I think Goat and Virtuals will get listings, and then I think Fartcoin will come very soon afterwards. That's my gut.
The good thing about I like about it personally, like one I'm really excited to like load up in on dips will be A16Z, because I think Virtual is dragging it up, because Virtual is like the A16Z on base. Now I know Virtual's talked about like potentially doing stuff on Solana. I think I saw the founder talk about that they've technically been able to do it for a while, but just didn't yet. I think they're very close to the base team, right?
What's this?
AI Virtuals.
Yeah, of course they're going to be close to the base team. Like,
yeah.
That's like the number one use case for base right now. How Coinbase has not just insta-listed that token, I have no idea. Like
maybe they don't want to send the wrong message. I don't know.
The wrong message?
I don't know. I think they should be
using that for like the chain. Oh my god, they should be insta-listing. Insta-listing. They should list AIPT. They should list every single one of the major base AI coins.
What's doing well on Coinbase
mad to me that they have not done that. Literally mad to me.
Meanwhile, people on Coinbase are trading Stellar. XRP is number 2, by the way, on Coinbase, before Ethereum and Solana. More people are buying XRP.
Dude, in South Korea, XRP will flip Bitcoin.
Yeah, XRP is doing 15% of the daily Coinbase spot volume. Only Dogecoin is in the top 10 meme coins on there. PEP is 11th. Even Bonk has fallen off a tree there. It was really high there. Bonk was doing top 3 out every day. Wow. Coinbase is really this like boomer platform, huh? Like, I mean, look at their top 10. Spot traded. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Tether, Solana, Stellar, Dogecoin, Hedera, Sui, and Cardano. That's the top 10 on Coinbase Spot. Wow.
Which is what I'm trying to tell you about, like why the buyer of this will not stop fighting Mudang or fucking Pengu versus this stuff. Like you fight Stellar.
But Pengu is insane, by the way.
Right. Pengu's doing great, but like it shouldn't be it's just like there should not be a PPV. There's enough vaporware and alts that will move into this stuff that you can still think that your Pengu is going to 10 billion, you know?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Do you think we're going to be celebrating 100K BTC very soon?
I'm more bullish on Solana right now than I am on Bitcoin. That's my honest opinion. I've been like that since it kind of went below, you know, went to I put it in all our chats when it was hitting like 180. I was like, this is dumb. But now I'm like, it's not just that it looked like underperformed. I think it's underperformed, and there's a really, really strong narrative now for why it should outperform.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like, oh, Sol's down so much. It looks like Sol ETH looks bad.
Bro, Sol and Solana memes were battered. We fucking screamed about this for weeks, bro. For weeks. For weeks,
So now,
everybody's making fun of him. Like, oh, this thing's going 70%. Like, all roads lead back to Solana. Like, there's a moment, like, I love the hyperliquid stuff. I'm a big fan. I actually read the whole papers because I'm very interested in like what they're building. But as soon as like Tron was out, it's killing the thing. BSC's out, hyperliquid's out, it's going to kill Solana. We always say this thing is going to kill Solana. We never say it's going to kill like anything else. You know what I mean?
yeah. Look, if Solana nails this, this is massive. Like the TAM
I mean, I
here
think he is nailing it,
potentially
right? What are the
Well,
top agents?
I think it will. I think it will. I think it's interesting to see that, like, obviously the runners on base, like, bring up the chart for virtuals and bring up the chart for even
Yeah,
even AI XBT, right? These charts look incredible, right?
sheesh. PVE,
Look at these
baby.
charts. Look at
Fuck.
how amazing these charts.
Yo, by
There
the
is
way, for AIXBT here is probably not a bad shout.
This is what I told you. Like this, you probably have to make a decision on that. But there is not the Solana coins don't look like this. They're
No,
way more
smart
they're
coins are
way more
like,
PvP. Yeah, like
I
they're
mean,
way
look
more
at
PvP.
AIXBT, right? Actually,
This is less.
you know what? When you zoom out,
This is AIXBT, right? Not AI16Z.
oh, sorry,
Is that
I shared. I was looking at it looks good though, but I know what you
right?
mean.
But I think
Here,
look at that 60. There were horrific dips there. I know now, like, but look at that chart. That
yeah,
doesn't look like any of the
yeah.
other charts. I just think that the capital on ETH weirdly is
Oh
like
my
just
God, you're insane.
way stickier and way more supportive.
Look at
And
this.
right, exactly. Like even
The,
the best.
the
Look
Solana
at Goat.
charts all
Look
have
at
this, by the
Fartcoin.
way. The
Goat
Solana
and
charts
Fartcoin,
all have
right?
this. They all have this, the Solana charts, this insane flag negative 60% that makes you bleed out and cry. All of them. Zero Bro, Fartcoin, fucking all of them. All of them. Go. All of them. What's up with the animals? What's up with Mudang? Someone saying PopCap, Mudang, Chill Guy. Like these have not been like these have just not been
They're
good.
doing
Oh,
okay.
Mudang looks
Back to
bottomed as
300.
fuck here, dude. That's
Uding looks good,
a
man. Uding's
bottom.
just gonna get listed.
Yeah.
Uding will get listed by Binance. Like
I mean, it's
I'm
owned by the
almost
town
certain.
now too, right?
How could you be bearish on Muding? Oh, the chart like that. Look at that.
I can't. I had not looked at the Mudang. I've never been bearish on Mudang. I just don't own it. I sold around 450
Yeah.
mil. And now I look at this. I'm not selling any Farcoin to buy anything else right now, so I'm not gonna buy it. But if I was like liquid enough to buy other coins, this is what I'm buying. 100%.
So there's something to be said here, which is if Solana does go to 300, 400, does like really get going here, right? I do think that these meme coins will do very well too. Don't sit there and be like, oh, it's one versus the other. What we're really like, our common enemy is the vaporware altcoins. That's what I think you have to think about here. The meme coins hated them forever, and AI coins, I think they have a much better product market fit than most of those coins.
This was gonna happen.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's a story, but like I actually think what you're going to see here is meme coins and some of these AI coins are going to be the runners from here.
Let's look at all of them. I mean, even Fwog at 250 mil. I sent it in the chat and I was like, guys, it's not like I own much, but it looks bottom. That what's to that? That's it's two. Yeah, see, it got its dip, dude. Like this is an insane dip.
Yeah, I mean I prefer Mudeng to Fwog just because I'm like I think Mudeng will get like the big listings, but but there is a lot of those sort of stories. I do think you probably have to pick the best ones because I think it's not going to be maybe the same meme coin season that you saw the first half of this year.
No,
that's what I would reckon. But I do think they're going to come back pretty strong if particularly if Solana leads this, which I'm almost guaranteed. Like, I mean, the coins I really like here. The coins I really like here. I mean, you could say Chill Guy could come back here. I still think that the annoying thing about that one is like
maybe a little more, usually a longer range, right? Like it's ranged here for.
I think you need someone to list it, really.
Yeah.
Again, there's too much.
14 days.
So much drama around it.
Yeah, it needs another 30 days of pain.
The risk reward looks good to me.
Yeah.
I would say I would say
Let's
Mog. Mog looks like an interesting coin
Mog,
here again
Mog
to
is
me.
bottomed here. Yes.
Because it's on
Coinbase.
ETH. It's one of the only ETH ones. I think it had a really. I mean, that is literally dropped 50% in the space of a
Yep.
month. I think that's an interesting one. I think Pepe. Like, I part of me wants to sell everything and just go long 20x Pepe and just be like, this is gonna go. I really think that one again has dropped 30%, something like that. Decent-ish time to get back in. Obviously, I have Epic, but there's a lot of. I think having lower cap bags. I think there's some really good big coins. If that's what I'm trying to say, which
Yeah.
I think are interesting. And I think Mudang, obviously, I love out of the Solana coins. What else do I like? And then in these coins, like, my honest view is that we are in the next 2 weeks or next 3 weeks, we will get tier 1 listings for virtuals and Goat. So I think Goat is going to go back to 1 billion. I think Fartcoin
Whoa.
easily. I think
Have you
that.
seen Giga? No Giga?
No Giga. Giga looks very strong.
Brother, Murad, you know what though? Like you were saying, like, everyone dunked on AI, like it's gonna dunk on AI on the dip. There was nobody getting dunked on more than Murad during the holidays. No one. And look at SPX. I'm gonna give the guy his credit.
Crazy, yeah. His coins.
You gotta give the man.
Myriad memes look alright.
You gotta give the man. Not all of them. Like he said, he did say all flows back to SPX and Giga, and because the rest do not look good, bro. Retardio and all that stuff, they don't look good, bro. Like lock in from the top.
Yeah, they don't.
They actually don't. But you gotta give the man his
The
flowers.
big ones.
Yeah.
They got listings. I didn't think they'd get listings, but they have. SPX and Giga look decent.
The top is that really bad. 181 from 400 is bad. Bitcoin 177 from 300 plus. Retardio 75 from 250 mil. Lock-in 43 mil from 120 mil. Mini is what's 50 mil. And USA is at 18 mil from like 60 mil. So forget it. Like, but he did say it, right? He did say it.
Yeah. So I think that's interesting. But my honest view is that these AI coins are the ones. Like, I think those have good risk reward. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, I think Mog could go back to whatever 0.03. The risk reward is that they don't look like they're going to go down because they held up pretty well during this annihilation of meme coins. Do I think they do a 2-3x? I think that might take a little bit more time. Do I think that AI16Z or one of these other coins which is being treated like an L1 could go to 10 billion? I think that could happen very easily. So, but the risk reward there is way more dangerous. Is basically what I'm saying. It's like they can go down 30-40% actually in a day. And I don't see Mudang or even Chill Guy I don't see any of that happening to any of those coins, those meme coins. So the risk reward, if you're sitting there going like, I don't want to lose money, but I want to have upside, maybe some of those meme coins which held up really well during this last month, or at least the last few weeks, are good. And if you want to have some upside, then I think we're about to see. Well, obviously I've said.
Yeah.
I would be buying these coins that just got listed by Binance on dips, particularly AITCD, and the ones that I think look clean to me are Goat and Fartcoin. I think they look really clean. Like, Fartcoin could go to 2 here. I think Goat could go to 1 billion very easily.
Yeah, that's a good call. I think I'm gonna release the Farokh list for 2025. Should I do that?
It's really dangerous. They asked me for a list, and but it's like on Monday. But you got to have a list. The altcoins just aren't for a year. You got to just be like, move back to JLP at certain times. Whenever you make money, you're up a ton. If Fartcoin goes up 50%, sell a little bit. Put some into JLP. Like, know that you're never going to lose that much money.
Yeah, cash out into an asset that earns like some you could cash into also like some Ethereum protocols as well. Just like all the Aave and like Etna and like stuff like that. That's good place to cash into. Personally speaking, like this cycle, Mando, I'm cashing into Bitcoin and USD, but it's gonna be mostly Bitcoin, I think, this cycle, like towards later down. Because I like Bitcoin here. I think that is I think that is the one. Benny says it's 2016, not 2021. That we're not bullish enough. Damn. You guys should be anyways. All right, should we pick a winner? Let's pick a winner. Damn. I'm looking for some like, yo, show me some small cap AI coins, y'all. DM me, show me some small cap AI coins. Don't DM me actually, please. I won't check my DMs. Make sure you just tag me on the timeline. Show me some like 10 to 25 million dollar AI coins. How's that? How's that for a request? I'm gonna buy all of them. Buy everything. Wow, you know what's crazy is that virtual still looks good here. Even after going to $5 billion. That's the craziest thing. It's still
isn't it great? Like, isn't it just taking a step back? Isn't it fucking amazing that these coins started at such low market caps and that we haven't had to come in and buy them at like 5 billion, or we've had to like airdrop farm for them? Like, the winners of this AI cycle, at least so far, they've all started really low. Like, you could have gotten literally every single one of them.
Yeah.
It's a complete opposite of what it was like in
covered
2021,
virtuals.
right?
We covered virtuals on the show at like 50 million, dude. Like, we covered all of it. Not that whether they're about or not, it's different.
We covered it at 50 million. We covered at 50 million current market cap. But like the current market cap is so about 100-ish, just over 100, I think it was. Okay,
what's 5 billion now?
I'm not saying. I'm with you. I'm just telling you that.
50x. I mean, we were talking about all of them. Just I didn't buy all of them, but fuck, I mean, look, honestly, I think I'd be like really depressed if I hadn't like full ported Fartcoin. You know, but that was a great call. Great call. Tapping myself on the back here. That's for sure. All right, let's pick a winner here. Make sure you retweet it. Make sure you follow us. There's a lot of people listening. Damn, it's really a bull market again, man. There's a lot of people listening. Let me make sure that the loot box is ready here. So again, Red Guy is no longer the cheapest asset in there. It's rugs. So when you win a rug, you go, oh shit. Okay. So with some rugs, Red Guy, you have a punk, a penguin, and an Azuki, 5 red guys and 5 rugs. Perfect barbell here. So we're gonna pick someone from there. Just another reminder, make sure you sign up to Myriad.markets. Myriad Markets, a prediction market platform. We're fucking killing it, dude. Holy shit. So make sure that you participate and earn your points, because the points definitely matter here. Anyways, all right. So Mando, are you ready? Let's pick. Let's pick someone. Let's pick.
Do I just say stop?
Yeah.
Stop.
All right. Let me make sure that. Okay. And nope, they did not retweet. Sorry. Y'all know you had to retweet. One job. Just retweet the Twitter Spaces. All right. Again.
All right. Stop.
All right. Let's see. Dude, you guys are fumbling. I'm trying to make you win some money. Like, the least amount of money you can win right now is a 0.25 ETH rug radio NFT. Okay, that's like $1,000. You get fumbling money. All right, Mando, one more shot.
Stop.
All right, let's see. Doesn't even follow me. Dude, you guys are fumbling, dude. This is crazy. How you not follow me? Post this every day. Hold on. Like, again, man.
Stop.
Please be the one. If I'm handpicking a name myself, I don't care. All right, let's see. Follows me. Oh, no! GeoXBT. Geo with a boom. Oh, I like that. He has a Dark Farms PFP. Love to see that. Shout out to Dark Farms. You know the vibes. All right. GeoXBT. Please request to speak. God, Mando cannot stop tweeting about GOAT. Swear to God. You know you're the community member. You used to call me a community member last cycle. It's you now. You're the community member now. Mando's community member number 1. What up, Joe? What up, Gio? You hear me? I see you on stage. All right, let's give you some money, dude. All right, okay, I see a thumbs up. All right, let's make you win some money. All right, let's bless this mics. All right, he's ready. Do you guys think he's ready? And let me get the outro ready as well.
I think he's ready.
All right, yeah, I think he's ready too. All right, Joe, let's spin this thing. Oh shit! You're on a Rug Radio NFT. Congratulations, Gio, on winning Rug Radio NFT. I'm kidding with the oh shit, by the way. You want to hold on to that. Trust me. Make sure you log into Myriad Markets, get your points, and start predicting today. And with that, tomorrow we'll be joined. So Tyler's not here again. I want everybody to shame Tyler. I want everyone to tell Tyler to get the fuck out of Disneyland, dude. What the fuck is he doing? It's January 2nd, but we'll have Keyword Monkey, aka the second biggest bull now on the timeline after me, because nobody tops me when it comes to being bullish. So we'll be joined by Keyword Monkey early on the show, and Mando, of course. So we'll see you all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go. Man. Oh no, we're still